and welcome to the Lazy Girl's Kitchen. On today's episode, I'm going to share with you one of my favorite breakfast dishes, and this is strawberry fritters. I don't really know if it's like a classic fritter, but that's just what I call it. So strawberries are in season and I'm taking full advantage. I'm making everything that I possibly can with these delicious in-season strawberries. So without further ado, let me take you through the list of ingredients. Okay, so what you're going to need for this are obviously some strawberries that I just cut into slices. You're going to need some eggs, some vegetable oil, some milk, some plain yogurt, some flour, some sugar, some powdered sugar for later, and then you're going to need a little bit more of vegetable oil for frying of the fritters. Okay, so into my mixing bowl, I'm going to add in my eggs and then my sugar. I only have literally like a tablespoon, not even, because I am going to be using powdered sugar for the topping and I don't want it to be too sweet. But if you like more sugar, feel free to add that. So we're just going to give this a nice little whisk just to break up the eggs. And to that, I'm going to be adding my vegetable oil. This is where you get your workout in for the day. Now I'm going to be adding in my plain yogurt. Just whisk that in there. I can smell like the strawberries, how fragrant they are. And I just want to eat them up. So you just want to stir this for like 30 seconds or so, just enough for the yogurt to kind of really incorporate into your egg mixture. And then we're going to add in our flour. So in here, I also forgot to mention, I have just a pinch of salt mixed in with the flour. I'm going to add this in. And then to this, I'm going to add in my milk. And I just kind of eyeball the milk to see if I need more. Maybe just a little bit more. But on average, I use about 3/4 of a cup typically. And the trick here is to not overmix the mixture once your flour is in. Otherwise, you're going to have a really dense like pancake, or in this case a fritter. So just enough to make sure everything's incorporated. And now I'm going to take my strawberries and I'm just going to fold them in with my, I think this is a spatula. Just kind of mix them in there. Just like so. To get them nice and coated. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just let this sit for about a minute or two while I heat up my skillet. So what I have here is a skillet with high sides. You don't really need super high sides. This is my favorite skillet. But so what you're going to need to do is put some vegetable oil into your skillet and you're going to heat it up and then turn the temperature down to medium. I would say like medium. And then I let my mixture sit for about a minute or two while that was heating up. Now what I do is I take 1/3 cup, like a measurement, a 1/3 cup measurement, and then I just make little dollops. And I just throw them onto my skillet. Just like so. And I only do about 3 at a time because I don't want to overcrowd the pan. That way, like, the temperature of the oil doesn't go down. So you're going to fry this for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side, or just until they're really nice and golden brown around the edges and on the bottom. It's really hard to say because stoves vary, you know. So I would say 2 to 3 minutes, or until they're nice and golden brown, which is why we're cooking them on like medium heat and not high heat, so that we're not just browning them and they won't be raw on the inside. So I'm gonna let these cook for a few more minutes, and then when I flip them, I'll show you what they look like. Okay, so my fritters were frying for about 2.5 to 3 minutes on the other side, and I just flipped them, and I just want to show you. Look at the beautiful color. Oops. See how pretty that is? I'm not going to get too close because I don't want it to spray, but that's exactly what you're looking for. So I'm going to finish frying these up, and then I'll show you what they look like when they're completely done. Okay, so my fritters are all set. Let me show you what they look like. Look at that. Ta-da! Isn't that lovely? All right, so they're nice and like fried and golden brown, and you could see that the strawberries really came through. Let me get you out of the way. All right, I'm gonna give these a try now. Get a fork. I'm gonna get one with like a big strawberry. Look at that. All right, you see, get some powdered sugar on here. All right, get you a little bit lower. There we go. All right. Ooh, I blew some powdered sugar your way. All right, let me get a little piece. Look at the juice from the strawberries. Can you see that? You know that's gonna be good. So delicious. Absolutely delicious. There's really no words besides absolutely delicious. Ooh. So I'm going to finish the rest of these off, but you make sure that you head over to www.thelazygirlskitchen.com to get the written recipe, and make sure that you subscribe and give me a big thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!